went to the doctor. They took my x-rays and it came back that, y'all, I got that dog in me. I got a good one for y'all today, man. We training with that yoke rack. This work got to be broken into 3 phases. In the first phase, we'll be training with that yoke rack, starting out at 185 pounds with no weight on it. And then in that second set, we'll go up to 225. Third set at 285. Fourth set at 325 pounds. And that fifth set at 365 pounds, topping out the first phase. Man, the yoke rack is it's a beast. I'm gonna just go ahead and let you know. If you got one of these in your local gym, give it a try. One thing I want to note is that I am not wearing a back brace and I'm not wearing knee sleeves. Y'all know I advocate for just being patient and building up that strength one day, one workout at a time. And you will realize with patience that you don't need all of that stuff. Also, my belief in why I don't wear like knee sleeves and back braces, because I see it as like, what am I covering up? What is it that I'm trying to protect? If there are any weaknesses, I need to train those weaknesses and build them up to where they are no longer weaknesses. Patience is key. Another thing that I want to speak on is it's important to be creative. You see that I don't have a ton of space to work with here. So when I get to the top of the lap, instead of just dropping the yoke down and then repositioning myself, I choose to do a 360 while still holding on to the weight. The reason that I am choosing to do the laps this way is to build my strength and my endurance. I want that time under tension. My goal in this phase of the workout was to get each lap done in under 1 minute. So I do want to have some speed. I am working on my speed. I want to get through it, but I am also equally wanting to build that strength. Remember, they have to come together, and I've spoken about this several times. You don't want to become the lifter that's super strong, but you can't go for a long time, and you don't want to be that guy that's all about intensity, and as soon as you start to go up in weight, your body is breaking down on you and you're having a lot of failed reps. You got to bring it all together. And what that's going to require you to do is have seasons. Seasons where you're training for strength, and then seasons where you're training for endurance. And then when you gather both of those things, you bring them together, and then you start trying to do workouts like this. If you are not experienced in a gym, I would not recommend giving something like this a try. But if you've been in a gym at least a year or so, or 2 or more, then yeah, this would be something that I would say would be okay to try and do. For multiple reasons. As we know, confidence is an issue for most people. Most people are not innately confident. So you do not want to go and just go grabbing a bunch of weights and say, well, let me see if I can do this. And then if it does not go well, it can knock you back in your motivation. Be intentional about what you do and how you build your body up, and work your way towards being able to do workouts like this. 2 things I want to share with you when training with the yoke. First, you want to stay tight. And what that looks like is not long strides, keeping your core, your back, your arms, everything engaged. And the second most important thing is how you plant your feet. I'm planting with my heels. I'm not on my toes. If you on your toes, you can run the risk of messing your knees up. The details are important. If you skip them, you will pay. Getting ready for that last set, the one that is the most mentally challenging, that heavy set, that one that you wish you didn't have to do. But what do? We treat it like the first set. The first set and the last set is the same. Speak life into yourself. Believe in yourself. You done been up and down 4 times. What's one more time? That's what I'm telling myself. 365 pounds. It's a lot of weight. But we not focused on the weight. we focused on the set. And we're going to get all the way up and all the way back. And we're going to do it in under a minute. No excuses, no crying, no complaining. We came in to get it done in less than a minute. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Always remember, you can be as confident as you want to be when you didn't put that work in. Remember, the difference between arrogance and confidence is demonstration. Arrogant people do not perform. Confident people, they do. And the reason that they do, it is because they prepare. You put the work in, that's where the results will be. They will follow. On to the second phase of the workout where we're going to pick up the intensity. It'll be 3 sets of walking dumbbells, starting out with 50s, then we're going up to 75s and topping out with 100s. The goal here is to get there and back in under 30 seconds on each set, but with this particular part of the split, we are not stopping at all. As soon as we put those 50s down, we're going to grab them 75s and getting straight to it. I've shared this with you before in past videos, but I'm going to remind you again. Anytime you're grabbing dumbbells, you're burning more calories. Every time we train, we should be trying to burn fat, build muscle, and improve our strength and endurance. If you're not doing those things, what are you doing? I do want to say that this is not as easy as it looks either. Most of the time when we're grabbing dumbbells, we just taking a few steps and we to a bench or a workstation and we done. But there is a different testing when you start trying to walk beyond 10 yards with heavy weight in each arm. You want to stay tight with this as well. You want to be focused, you know. When you grab dumbbells, you are activating more stabilizers. So it does require more attention to detail. You need strong hands, strong wrists, strong shoulders, strong arms, core tight, strong legs. This is not easy work, but you can do it with proper training and focus. On to the third phase of the workout. Single arm kettlebell lunges. They will destroy you, bro. This is the most challenging part of the workout. I save them for last every time because they really put a tax in on my legs, man. And you're going to see that when I get to that third set. Treating this one just like I did the dumbbells. There's no rest, man. We just going crazy right now. Nothing but intensity. That's what I want. If I wanted it to be easy, I would rest in between these sets. Nah, no rest. As you can see, I started out with the 20s. Now this is a set of 30s and topping out with the 40. The benefits of doing kettlebell lunges are improving your balance and stability and also strengthening your core. You want to make sure you're getting some lunges in on leg days. And I got a health hack for you. If you're having trouble with your hips when you're doing squats or the leg press machine, it's probably because you're not doing lunges. When you start doing lunges, it's going to help open up those hips, man. At least try to get them in 3 to 4 times a month. On that last set, you're going to see that 40 try to take me out, man, but I shake back. It's all about pushing through. Adversity is going to be in your training as well, but imagine quitting in the middle of the set and saying, oh, I can't do it. Never. You got to see it through. Ain't no folding. That's the mindset. That's the mentality. We pushing through. We finishing what we set out to do. Even when it get cold, even when it's raining, we pushing through, man. We grinding. Jackpot. And after all that's done, we still getting that set of pull-ups in. I got about 16. If this video was helpful to you in any way, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with the people that you love. Visit our website, goatlevelfitness.com, and get your integrity t-shirt and hoodie today.